So I was like, the black on the black chair wasn't that good, and then I put my jacket back there, and it's kind of nice. You know, you can see some difference in the background. It's light, so we got kind of a light bounce, but I'm digging it. I'm digging it. What is going on, guys? Daniel, aka Phoenix DTS, coming at you with another brand new episode of Filmmaker Reacts, a weekly show where I react to a film trailer or music video from a filmmaking perspective to help you guys understand what goes into making your favorite videos on the internet. Welcome back, guys. It is 2021. 2020's ass is out of here. We got new intro. Hopefully I edited it together already, and then I'm gonna be doing a new outro. We're gonna like kind of just, you know, subtle annual updates that we got going on. But anyways, whole new year, I'm feeling the energy, I'm feeling the growth. You know, 2020 had some awesome chapters. You know, I talked about them in my 2020 review video. Hopefully you can learn something from that and grow from that a little bit. But it also had some shitty things, you know, lots of shitty things. And, you know, it was time to close the book on that, get that bitch out of here. And now we're on 2021, moving on to bigger and better things. Lots of goals for 2021, you know, lots of things I want to improve on, but most of it is just continuing to do what I'm doing and just incrementally grow, because the process is what inspires me and, you know, gets me going. You can't expect big things without making those everyday little changes, you know, making videos, writing more, taking more pictures, and, you know, vlogging more on the hikes. You know, I'm not gonna create an awesome vlog if I don't do a bunch of shitty vlogs on the way there. So thank you guys so much for that little intro. If you guys are new here, welcome. My name is Daniel, aka Phoenix DTS. I post a lot of K-pop reactions, if I'm being honest with you, but I break them down from a filmmaking perspective. We talk about cinematography, lighting, editing, all that fun stuff. And if you're wondering why I'm wearing a suit with absolutely no shirt on underneath, well, that is because, if you could have guessed already by what I'm wearing and by the title of the video, we're reacting to another Got7 video. This time we're talking about You Calling My Name, and this is basically the getup of the entire video. They're wearing suits. This isn't leather, I'm sorry, I'm cheap. So they're wearing these suits, leather without anything underneath for the sex appeal. I don't know how much sex appeal I got. Definitely not as much as Got7. I used to do skits matching with the music video, so I'm doing the best that I can, and just to create the little bit connection to show you guys I care and I'm connected and I'm a fan. So not gonna lie to you guys, this is like the first song I ever heard of Got7. Like, I started kind of keeping up with them during this era, and it was around, I feel like this was kind of like the Love Yourself tier of Got7. Like, this video, You Calling My Name, was Got7's Fake Love. You know, similar styles of vibes in the music videos, and execution, it's very similar as well. You know, close sets, but different sets, cool lighting, you know, practical moves, all that fun stuff. And I feel like thematically and stuff, they're very similar types of videos, and I really like it. That like because, you know, Fake Love was the first time I ever heard of these boys, and that just full attraction. So this was the first like time I was kind of introduced to Got7, but it's not the first song I heard of Got7, and we're gonna be reacting to that later on because that's a special one and I want to talk about that more. But thank you guys, Agase, for following me so much. I really want to break this video down. It's a really cool video, so let's just jump right into it. All right, here we go. You Calling My Name. Ooh, instantly starting off with a classic shot. I love these silhouette shots. You know, we're in a studio, either a light panel or a huge wall, and you can put a huge piece of white drapery over it to just make it a bigger light source. Because, yeah, we're not getting a whole lot of shadows here. Just look at this. But the fronts of them are all silhouetted, which is really, really cool. I just love that mystery effect. It really just draws you in. And it's the starting shot. We're getting wider and wider. Ooh, that cut was timed with the breath. Love it. Some VFX shots right here. Oh, what a glorious shot. Just look how the cleanliness of the shot. Like, there's absolutely nothing. It is pure white except for these guys. And it's a very interesting lighting setup they got. It's almost like a translucent, glow in the dark feel. You know, it's like if you flip on that one effect in editing, it's like the negatives or something. It kind of looks like that. And then we're slow-mo because this song's like draping in. Oof. Now this is him just sitting or laying down on this like light source that's flashing and changing. So now, like, it's not slow motion right now, but the camera movements are very slow and dramatic. But the action is playing at full speed. But it's still a very useful way of just like kind of easing us in and giving that intrigue. But I do love this like bird's eye shot. It just, the shapes that it creates is just so cool, and you don't see that shot in K-pop like ever or anywhere ever. Nice little setup here. This still looks like it could be done in a soundstage. You know, you just implement these walls right here. I like the depth of the frame, you know. It's not just a flat thing we got inside the room. You know, they could have just done this without it, but the fact that we're looking into something creates a little bit more depth. It makes the shot a little bit more engaging. I do like that. And then we got some practicals with these lights and the headlights. And I do like these light panels up top. It's almost like, you know, in like The Dark Knight, he's in that warehouse and it's just all the lights up top. I like that. Okay, and then we got the little fire set up here. Very gradual build up here. And these shots are all like rotating and turning in and just like building up this tension until it gets released right here. See, now with the beat, it's like kind of zooming in and out and pulling back and a little bit more choppy, whereas before, as the song was like slow, the edits were slow. The shots were a little bit longer, but now they're kind of speeding it up. It's really important to match the stuff that's going on in your shots with the tempo of the song just to create that synergy, because if it doesn't match, you can have the coolest stuff, but it's not going to fit the song. I do like this main set a lot, you know, just like with the main light being the back, but we're still bright enough to see them a little bit. Maybe they have a bounce so that the light bounces off from back here onto them a little bit, just so we have a little bit of detail. And then we got that classic wide shot for the K-pop choreo that we've all come to love for our music videos. But I do like how they're interchanging it with these little bit more intimate shots, and they do a lot of rotations, which is interesting. And overall, I do just like the lighting of the video a lot. It's very off, it's not like natural, not what you normally expect. It's very, you know, not cyberpunky, but you know, just like futuristic-y, just exotic, let's just say that. And we got all these holograms working on too. Ooh, different set. We got kind of like a mirror floor here, completely black background now. And it feels, but it still feels very saturated because like the colors are popping, especially on Bam Bam's outfit. Oh, and I do think that like this sequence, you know, with them in the leather suits right here in this room, is shot at either a higher frame rate, higher shutter speed, because their movements are so crazy fast. And yeah, that's the way I can describe it. It's just so sporadic and crazy fast. And choppy. It's not as like fluent as the other shots because the motion blur is different. It's almost like no motion blur in those shots. And I love this. This is such a clean transition to the other set. Boom, right there. Awesome. Cut. Oh, I like that transition. It's like it turned into like a, I don't know, they just messed up with the colors a lot, but it just blended out into Mark. Really cool. They have a lot of these crossfades in this, which is not typical. You know, usually you have like hard cuts just to go between action and action, but this is kind of just like the whole music video is still winding in and it's still just blending together. Like the following shot. That was cool how they just like hologrammed Yu-Gi-Oh man. And now the second chorus hits a lot harder than the first one. The first one's a little bit pulled back, so this one might have a little bit tighter editing, just choppier. Yeah, it's a little more choppy. A lot more used to that widescreen. This one's different. This is not the black room. This is the silhouette room, but we completely changed the lighting setup where this is no longer fully white, and it's just a little bit more normal, if you will. Oh, I like that green. Now we're like in a warehouse, really cool, but it's like virtual. There's like some stuff going on in the background. Interesting. I'm curious to see if these are actual lights or if this is... I don't think they're actual lights, but there might be some light element in the shot, and then they just use visual effects to make it the symbol.
You and me, we are one. You're the reason for my life. If you're not here, I'm not here.
Cool slow-mo shot of Jackson running. Wow. That was a nice cut too when he is up top, and then it just switches to the other room. Boom. Very hard to do. Requires a lot of pinpoint accuracy because they have to like be up here, freeze, and then change the set and the close, whatever, reassume position, and the same distance and framing as the other shot. It's just a lot of work, but when you pull it off, it looks really clean. So I mean, what can I say? Mark is standing out so much right there. Oh, they did like the hologram scan, you know, as it went up, it just completely changed the look. That was really cool. This floating shot is probably either like wire work or just a really slow motion of him jumping. Ooh, now we're doing the cross cuts between all the different segments. So, you know, the choreo is the same throughout the whole thing. So, but when you just, and the camera movements are usually the same for the entire performance. So since everything's usually the same, it's easy to cut between them because the shots are already going to be in similar positions as the other ones. So you can cut between outfits and stages really easily, and the changing of the scenery just gets your mind moving a little bit more. And it just also comes out as like a little bit show off, like we can do this and it's that awesome because we're that good, and I just love it when they do that. It's really clean. Oh, we got the, what is that? Got7? That's cool. I've never seen that before. Oh, we did the same thing again. We pulled back, switched the scenes, and then we did the scan up to change the colors. Awesome sauce. Boom, so there you have it, guys. You Calling My Name. I feel like this was a very important song for Got7, at least in like my history with them. I mean, this is the one that got me to notice them, and I feel like this one really kind of pushed them up into the echelon of K-pop a little bit. Let me know if I'm wrong, Agase. You guys know the history better than me, how influential this comeback was for Got7. But the video is very well executed, very cool editing, very interesting camera shots, especially with that bird's eye view on up top. You know, if you've seen my talk about Fake Love, very similar themes and executions here, as I said before, with this video, and I think that's really good because I like that video, and just it's very professional, and it works really well. You know, they're using these classic K-pop techniques that we've seen in a lot of their music videos, you know, to perfection, and I really like that. And the concept is cool. It's very contained. If there's green screen, I don't really notice it because it just seems like it's all supposed to be in a stage anyway, and it's not like overtly fake that I can tell. So plus for me, because I hate that shit. So just really well executed. This definitely could have been shot today in the pandemic, and so watch out for that, because this just goes to show you what you can accomplish no matter what the circumstances are. So take something away from that. Anyways, if you did enjoy what you saw or learn anything new, I ask you please drop me a like down below and subscribe for new videos every single week. Coming to you guys with more Filmmaker Reacts. We're riding the Got7 train. We riding through this wave. See what I did there? More videos coming every single week. We gotta cover Love Loop. We gotta cover a bunch of other videos very soon in the coming weeks. So make sure you subscribe for that. And as always, this has been me, Daniel, aka Phoenix ZTS, and I want you to find yourself, be yourself, love yourself, make 2021 awesome, everybody. Hey guys, Daniel aka Phoenix ZTS checking in with you at the end of the video. If you did like what you saw, please be sure to check out one of these other 2 videos, and don't forget to drop me one of these and subscribe for new videos every single week. Thank you guys so much for supporting me. I love you. Have a good one.